Differentiation is one of the most essential processes of calculus that uses the limit concept in its definition. Yes! Annyeong! Hi, I'm your Ate Malch from University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines. Well, I'm here to discuss with you about calculus. And differentiation has a lot of rules to remember. But we are here to discuss only 2 rules of them and its examples. So, to those who don't know about it, come here and enjoy my discussion. So, there are a lot of rules that we need to apply, but today we will just need to discuss about the product and the quotient rules. So, product rule. If f and g are differentiable at x, then h is differentiable at x. So we will just use this formula. H of x prime is equal to f of x times g of x prime plus g of x times f of x prime. So that is the product rule. And with quotient rule, if f and g are differentiable at x, and h of x is equal to f of x over g of x, where g of x is not equal to 0, then we will use this h of x prime is equal to f of x prime times g of x minus g of x prime times f of x all over g of x squared. Let's use this example. Number 1. Find the derivative of h of x is equal to the quantity of 3x minus 2x squared times the quantity of 5 plus 4x. So in this equation, we will use the product rule, where f of x is our 3x minus 2x squared, then our g of x is equal to 5 plus 4x. So h of x is equal to 3x minus 2x squared, muna tong f of x, times 5 plus 4x so we will derive that one. So h of x prime is equal to our f of x is 3x minus 2x squared times our g of x prime is, the derivative of 5 is 0 plus the derivative of 4x is equal to 4. Then we will just copy the plus sign. So our g of x tayon, so 5 plus 4x times the quantity of the derivative of f of x. So let's derive that f of x. So 3 minus derivative of 2x squared is equal to 4x. Then we will simplify this. So h of x prime is equal to, so we will just distribute the 4. So 3x times 4 is equal to 12x minus 2x squared times 4 is equal to 8x squared. Plus, let's just copy the plus sign. Then we will distribute the 5 plus 4x to 3 minus 4x. So 5 times 3 is equal to 15. 5 times negative 4x is equal to negative 20x. And then 4x times 3 is equal to 12x. And 4x times negative 4x is equal to negative 16x squared. Next one is, inside that quantity, we will combine like terms. So h of x prime is equal to 12x minus 8x squared plus, so combine like terms. First is 15, so wala siya kapareha, then we will just copy the 15, and negative 20x plus 12x have the same terms. So 20x minus 12 is equal to negative 8x. Then copy 16x squared because wala siya kapilya nga terms. And then, mga tag-combine sulod sa na ay quantity, then proceed ta sa whole equation. So h of x prime is equal to negative 24x squared because i-add na to ang 12, ang negative 8x squared and negative 16x squared. Next one is the 12x and the negative 8x. So it is equal to 4x. And the last one is the 15 plus 15. 15 since wala siya same terms. So h of x prime is equal to negative 24x squared plus 4x plus 15. So that's the answer. We will find the derivative of y is equal to 5x minus 2 over x squared plus 1. So we will use the quotient rule for this. So our quotient rule is equal to h of x prime is equal to f of x prime times g of x minus g of x prime times f of x all over g of x squared. So our f of x is the 5x minus 2 and our g of x will be its denominator. So we will use that formula. So y prime is equal to the derivative of 5 f of x will be 5 minus 0 times the quantity of the g of x will be x squared plus 1 minus the g of x prime, so 2x plus 0 times the quantity of f of x. Just copy the 5x minus 2. All over, so our g of x is the x squared plus 1 squared. And then we will simplify. So y prime is equal to, we will distribute these two, so 5x squared plus 5 times 1 is equal to 5. So 0, 0 na. So next one is minus the quantity of this 2 will be simplified. So 2x plus 5x will be 10x squared. 2x times negative 2 will be negative 4x. And then 0, so wala na yapon. All over, so next will be 5x squared plus 5 minus, distribute ang negative sign, so minus 10x squared, and then negative times negative will be positive, so plus 4x. So combine terms, so negative 10x squared will be minus 5x squared, so negative 5x squared plus 4x plus 5. So this will be our answer, all over x squared plus 1 squared. So naana sa denominator, wala lang siya nabutang. Next will be the example number 3. So find the derivative of y is equal to 3x squared times sine x. So our f of x here will be the 3x squared and g of x will be the sine x. So we will use the product rule. So we will use this formula again. So f of x times g of x prime plus g of x times f of x prime. So our f of x is 3x squared and g of x is sine x. So y prime is equal to f of x is 3x squared times the g of x prime, so the derivative of sine x will be cosine x plus g of x, just copy the sine x, times our f of x prime will be 2 times 3 is equal to 6x, and then simplify. Y prime is equal to 3x squared cos sine x plus 6x sine x. So that will be the final answer. And that concludes with our video tutorial about the product and quotient rules. So don't ever forget about the equation about the product rule and the quotient rule, because this will be essential in answering difficult problems in derivatives. Thank you.